Oh my goodness. Holy jeez. Hi, guys. I'm sorry I'm like an hour late to the show. My computer decided that it wanted to do all of its updates right now without inviting me to tell it yes or no. Hey, Moonies, how are you? I hope you guys can hear me okay. I was having trouble with my mic earlier too. My computer would not even recognize my mic at all. I tried like plugging it in, turning it off and on again, and I was just very flustered. So hopefully, all things considered, I've got something happening here and we can play a game. I'm a little muffled, but it's not terrible. Okay. Um, oh, thank you for the sub. You're so sweet. You didn't have to do that. All right, so I'm a little muffled, which is weird because my mic is literally like, I don't know, 3 inches from my face. Uh, so that's interesting. It shouldn't be muffled. I don't know if the new Windows updates have screwed up my drivers or not. My drivers are all up to date, so I'm not sure what's going on there. It's terrible. Oh no. I don't know. I could, I could, oh, not terrible. No, the whole thing is terrible. It's been like definitely insanely interesting. Yeah, it's been very, very weird. Let me adjust some things here and hopefully my sounds will work a little better on this end. Oh no, did you have COVID? I'm so sorry. Are you feeling any better? I didn't know that you were sick with COVID. Oh man, that bites. I have had it, I think at least once. Well, I know I've had it at least once, but it was not fun when I had it either. And I don't think I completely recovered, to be honest with you. I think I'm still second time in 2 months. That's so you probably got like two different strains then, I would think. That's crazy. Is my chat overlay not even working? What is going on? What is happening here? Hang on a second. Let me see. Why is my chat not working? Why for chat not working? Can you guys see the chat overlay on your feed? Because it's showing up there, but it's not showing up on my OBS. You do not see it. Why is everything just so wonky today? Oh my goodness. Oh, why? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. It should be there, but it are not working. It's not hidden. It's there, and I don't know why it's not working there. Why did things have to be so difficult, my friends? I feel like every time I go to stream, there's like something that just doesn't work that used to work, and I don't touch it. So I don't know why it's like that. All right. Well, I'm going to get to to play in the game. I am so sorry that that doesn't work. Um oh god. And then I have like all kinds of weird stuff popping up. See, that stuff's not even supposed to pop up there. I don't know what's going on there. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to throw myself in the pot because I'm irritated with my OBS today. Something's working right. Dang, man. All right, we're going to play some of this Disney Dreamlight Valley-ish stuff today. I was going really. I was going to work on building up some of my relationships. I've played through the majority of the storyline, the main storyline, but I still have a couple of quests to do relationship-wise with all of my villagers. So I was going to work on some of that stuff and maybe decorate some in the process. I don't know. We'll see how far I get. Because I just don't know what's going on with my with with any of my stuff today. I'm just gonna scrap it all and redo it. Redo! Mulligan. But I'm really glad that at least my microphone sort of kind of almost works. I hope. I hope it's working. So usually I have my main microphone and then I have it fed into my another broadcasting software that like eliminates some background noise and like um you know, air swooshing and all of that stuff. And so I had to undo all of that to try to figure out what's going on. So this should be just my raw microphone input. So it should come through clear and it should literally pick up everything. And if it's not, then I don't know what's happening. But it's making me sad. Because I want to talk to you guys and I want you guys to see your chat thing, and I don't know why the chat thing is not showing up. Like it should. Alright, and I said I was going to go build up some relationships here. So I'm going to check on who I need to have follow me around. today. Let's see. Okay, so Wally is still 8. So I'm just going to have him follow me around. He wants some shiny aquamarine, some mushrooms, and some blue marshmallow weeds. Where is he today? Oh, he's over there by his house. I'll just go warp over there and say, hey, you follow me. I am really glad, though, that I got my stream situated sort of and working, I think, for the most part. I was actually starting to stress out a little bit. I'm like, I'm an hour late. But I'll go for a little bit and then I'll probably stream again later this week just to make up some of the time because I like streaming and I like hanging out with my friends and you guys and whoever stops in to hang out. And hopefully I'll have my chat interface fixed for you guys the next time I stream. That's really bugging me, by the way. I didn't know it wasn't working. All right. Let's hang out, Wally. Come with me. Oh, that shouldn't have been there. Sorry. None of this is working right today. None of it. It's all good. All right. Is Wally following me? At least Wally is following me. That's crazy talk. So I need to go pick up some things for Wally. Wally wants a mushroom, and he wants an aquamarine, a milkweed. Let's see what I got. I'm sure I could probably find a mushroom over here in the thing. There's gonna be an ad in about 2 minutes. So for anybody who's not a subscriber, that will pop up for you guys, and I am sorry. So sorry about that. But it's gonna happen. And there's not much I can do about it. I wish I could, like, gift everybody subs. I'd be like, you get a sub and you get a sub, but I'm a broke person right now because I have 4 kids. So I can't gift everybody one. But if I get, like, you know, rich and famous at some point, I'll be like, everybody gets a sub, but I'm not going to be rich and famous. I'm just going to be hanging out with my friends, and it's going to be fine. So you guys out there are going to have to let me know how you're doing today if you're hanging out with me and not in ad land. Let's see. I have something to give you. I'll give you one of these. He shudders. He's like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hey, Sonata. Can you hear me okay? I'm an hour late to my own stream, but that's because my computer decided it was going to screw up everything today and update itself right at time for me to stream. And then my microphone can't work, or didn't want to work, rather. And now my chat interface on the side doesn't want to work. But when I go to the properties to look at it, it's all there. And it's current, but it's not showing up for anyone on the side. So I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely the Mondayest Tuesday ever. How are you doing today? Wally says, whoopee! All right, now I gotta go get his other gift, which is, I'll just pluck one from over here. Hey, look at that. Here, Wally, have a flower. He gets so excited. The ad is in 15 seconds, guys, so. No problem, Moonies. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for lurking, and thank you again so much for the sub. It's okay. You don't have to promise me that you'll watch properly. Lurking is proper too. It's all good. Hello, new sub and new level. No, get better. Take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself. That's what's most important. All right, so we got a level up, and now I'm just going to go around. I can't give him any more gifts today because I've given him like all of his gifts. So I'm just going to go picking things and doing the stuff to get his one more level up, and then I will move on to the next character. Anna seems to be having some sort of stomach problem. Oh, great. She's always got a problem. Let's see where she's at. Where's she at? Oh, my friend with the stomach problem. Where are you? Are you back home? Oh, she's back home. She's like, I'm gonna stay home. For those of you who are not subscribed, ads will end in a minute 20. Hello, Panda. I don't know if you can hear me or not yet because you might be stuck in an ad, but welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. How are you today?
Hey, over here!
Oh, I love your little panda emotes. They're so cute. Like I was telling everybody else, none of my stuff is working today, which is one of the reasons why I'm like an hour late to my own stream. And so you might notice that my chat interface is not working right on the side. Under the properties, everything is current. It looks great. It's chosen not to show up today. It's just taking an extra day. So, I'll have to figure out why that's not working eventually. Anna says, sorry, I'm not feeling well. And I'm gonna go, oh no, what's wrong? Oh, great. It's got to be all Ursula. Well, Ursula offered to create an infinite chocolate fountain, which of course I thought, what's an amazing idea.
Oh.
But I was so excited, I think I ate too much. Your dream snaps? Yeah, I still got to get on that. I'm just terrible at it. I'm a terrible dream snapper. A dream snapper. I'm not much of a photographer in this game. I'm just like, oh yeah, that looks good, but it really doesn't look good. Who knew that too much chocolate could be a thing? Anna, usually Ursula doesn't give out anything for free. She expects something else in exchange.
Oh.
I know. She asked for some ice shards made by Elsa's magic. I mean, it's just ice, right? Could be the harm. And Elsa left some ice blocks around the village, so I was going to ask Kristoff to help me break them into shards. But he's kind of busy, and my stomach is all blah. Any chance you could break them and bring them to Ursula for me? Oh, and she also asked me to bring her some snow. I'm on it, Anna. You just rest. And promise to eat any more chocolate for a while. It sounds like my kids. I'm like, please stop. I promise. Unless there's chocolate ice cream. I mean, ice cream couldn't hurt, right?
Goodbye!
She definitely sounds like one of my kids. Today is the last today Oh, today is the last today for the Dream Snap competition. Yeah, I probably won't be doing it then. Cause yeah, I'm a slacker. It's me. I'm a slacker. Right. So we need snow and ice shards. But if I hit these, oh, I got it. There's more snow. There's so much snow. Boop. I left a bunch of snowballs around here the other day, so I don't really have to hit those. I just have to find the little ice shardy things. The ice shardy things. Do you like my vocabulary? My vocabulary is great sometimes. It amuses me. What? Dagnabbit, I found an error with my task list. Should be a 30-second. Oh, well, at least you found it and should be a fast fix. So what do I do? Just like take a Halloween type picture and then send it in? Doing the Dream Snaps menu thing? I'm so behind. I should probably look at that. I'm like the most casualist gamer ever. Like, I didn't even look at it. It's fine. But how are they going to live in the igloo if they can't even get inside of the building? Okay, so, Panda, what is tonight? What am I missing? Is there something going on that I don't know about? Is it going to be like Sonata's task list debut on stream? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it has to be like the Nightmare Before Christmas Rex. Okay, gotcha. I still need to get more of those tokens so I can buy the last little bits of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So I don't know if I will make it in time. I have a couple of things, but not all the things. Right, so I need more of these ice shards, not more of the snow. That's a weird looking little dirt pile there. What is... Excuse me, I would like to dig here, not there. That's weird. That looked weird. Why was that there? You guys saw that, right? It was supposed to be a white dirt pile. She's like, no. She's like, I'm not filling in that hole, woman. Don't ask me to do it. Well, you dug it. And if you hear my kid in the background, my little baby, she's fine. She's just cranky. She got her well visit checkup yesterday and she got some vaccines and she slept today. So she woke up about the time that I was supposed to start streaming. Well, I thought it was ready, but I did a quick test and it broke. Uh-oh. Yesterday I added the function to be able to change the title of it, but if you don't fill anything in, the title was blank instead of the default title. It's not a terrible thing, is it? I mean, it's not like the whole thing just becomes dysfunctional if you don't enter a title, right? I mean, I don't know much about programming. I'm terrible at it. So, I mean, it could just cause the whole thing to crash and then, you know. But I wouldn't know that. Oh, I got all of the materials. I'm still looking around for the shards going, where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd they go, George? All right, she's over there. I'm just gonna be lazy. Warp it.
Never seen a kingdom like this before.
Going to be lazy and warp it. I really didn't have to do that, but you know, why not? Here we go, my friend. Poor Anna could not make it. She was dealing with stomach issues. Well done, Claire. You have my ice shards and snow. They'll be perfect for my little project. Wonder what she's got in her arsenal there. A project? Oh, my character wants to be a part of it. My little Claire. She says, can I be a part of it? What do you have in mind? Is this another scheme? I'm going to say, what do you have in mind? Because I don't want to be a part of anything weird.
Yes.
Despite what everyone seems to think of me. There's more to my days than making deals and creating potions. Really? I don't think so. Now that I can walk around like this, I'm craving something refreshing for the hot days on the beach. Something with fruit and ice. Like a sorbet? A sorbet? It's exactly what you're describing. Ice and fruit. Perfect. And now I'm only missing the fruit. As her vocal line is, yes. Yes. Be a dear and bring me some red fruit while I whip up the rest of this.
Oh, someone's on a roll.
I am on a roll. Her voice does not match her character, I swear. Oh, I see a treasure chest over here. I'm gonna go get that. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I just don't think her voice matches her on-land character at all. It throws me for a loop every time she starts talking. I see another chest over here. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. 50 moonstones. Thanks for asking. Well, those are blueberries. I need red berries. I haven't designed much of my village yet because I've just been going through the storyline. So it's all just kind of hodgepodged together, which is really terrible. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, all standing on the tree. I don't know why I took the long way around. I like the scenery. I could have just gotten some, I don't know, gooseberries or something. Is she still back over here somewhere? Oh, Ursula, where did you go? Oh no, she went back to the middle of the village. How convenient for me. Yeah, she's Ursula's in Vanessa's form. She's supposed to actually, I think, speak to Ariel. What is she doing over here? Get out of Scrooge's trunk safe thing. You weirdo. She gives me the creeps.
Ha ha!
Marvelous. This is exactly what I want. She's like, her. She seems like she needs, like, I don't know, a martini and a cigarette instead of, like, the little innocent princess look. That's just me, though. And now to put it together. Delicious.
Aha!
You've exceeded my expectations, angelfish. And here, I made one for you to say thank you. Enjoy. Well, that's nice of her.
Have we got a deal?
No, we don't have a deal. I didn't make a deal with you. This is not something I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Here, have some berries, little squirrel. Little squirrel bee. Little squirrel bee. I don't even have all the blah, 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 all of the companion pets either. I've kind of been ignoring them as well. I am the world's most casual gamer, I swear. I'm like, I'll just do this, and then I'll go over
Thanks
here
for
and do
stopping
this.
by.
You think anyone in the village is faster than me? Well, I don't know. What does she want? She wants a fish sandwich, a meringue pie, and a white passion lily. Ugh. I say ugh because I'm like fish sandwich and a meringue pie. Like, what is that combination? They don't have very good palettes in this game, do they? Taste palettes. I wonder what's in Scrooge's thing. Yes. For those of you looking at my village, I do have a gigantic Christmas tree in the middle of it, and I'm not changing it because Christmas is literally right around the corner. So I'm just leaving it up. Oh, look at that cute little backpack. That's so cute. What earrings are these ones?
Good day to you.
The silver dagger of betrayal. Wahaha. Those are actually kind of cool. I like them. I think I'm gonna buy them. All right.
Thank you kindly.
Well, it's not quite the solution I wanted, but I fixed it by just not letting the list title not be an optional field on the form. Well, that is definitely a way to fix it. It has to be required. That's a neon 80s sign if I ever saw one. Jeez. What a cute little lampy lamp.
Huh?
It's the shell lamp. Hurley table lamp. I'm
Aye.
spending all my money on stuff in
Bye-bye now.
Scrooge's place. It's a little cacti.
Huh? Woo!
Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's cute.
Huh?
We'll do that too. I'll just sell all my pumpkins. I'll be fine.
Thank
And
you
then I'll plant
kindly.
more pumpkins and we'll be all right. I love this too.
Hello.
I'm gonna go
Aye.
decorating my town later, I swear. That's what I'm gonna do later. I'm gonna go decorating. Decorations work. That is all. Ah. All right, my Wally dude. I need him to like level up to 10 so I can move on to a different character. Oh, those are. I thought those were different. I didn't think those little ice shards were there before. Maybe they were. And I just never noticed them. You know, every day I log into Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I swear there's like flowers just randomly pop up in random places. I'm like, I didn't place you guys there. Where'd you come from? I need controlled flower boxes, man. Seriously, controlled flower boxes. Alright, I'm gonna go sell some pumpkins. Pumpkin selling? Maybe. Is my inventory full? No, it's not full. Alright, let's see. And Wally's got the gardener thing going on, so he's like, have some 5 bajillion pumpkins. And I'm like, I don't mind. Thank you, Wally. And my child is very angry right now, and I'm not quite sure why. So I apologize if you guys hear in the background. My husband is hanging out with her, but I think she wants her mom. Which is fine. We'll have a little cuddle puddle. Whoa, did you guys see that? Wally's like, here, have 5,000 of these. Jeez. All at once. Those just showed up out of nowhere. That's a little nuts. Wally's way over there. He's not even following me. What? Come back, Wally. He's like preemptively, here's all your pumpkins. Did he bug out? He bugged out. That was really weird. Dude, did you get stuck over here? Like, what's going on? Did you get stuck in the pumpkin patch? Guess so. He is having some issues. I guess Wally is also having the Mondayest Tuesday ever. Oh, now he moves. He's like, I don't know what to tell you.
Hi there, pal.
Alright, Goofy. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I was gonna buy some more pumpkins. Whoops. Come back, Goofy. I need to buy more pumpkins. I wish that they made this to where you could, like, type in the number. Instead of having to, like, relentlessly click this thing forever and a day. I think I'll start with 60.
Oh, hey!
And see.
Oh,
Alright, here we go. Buy seeds from the Forgotten Lands. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Then I'll go plant them. Here we go. Yeah, because I can't remember exactly how many plots I had. So I'll start with 60 and see how I do. Probably have more than that though. This is the fun part about Disney Dreamlight Valley. You get to plant your things, and then you get to water your things, and then you get to pick your things, and then sell your things, or use your things for cooking things for your villagers. I mean, here we go. Ta-da! You can't see, there's a tree in the way. The good thing about this game, though, is that you don't have to refill your watering can. Like, it's just magic. It's always full. Which is something that I really like, because I absolutely hate trying to water my plants in other games, and it yells at me and says, your watering can is empty. Well, sorry. Alright, here we go. Planting more seeds. I know you know what I'm talking about, Panda. It's so annoying. So that was like something that was really refreshing to me when I first started playing this game. I was like, no way, you don't have to refill your water again. That's awesome. I started playing this game, I think, like right around the time that I was expecting my last baby, and then I stopped playing for a while, so there's like a big gap in my game time. So, a lot of the things that they had for like promotions and gym stuff, I didn't get because I wasn't playing the game. So, that's why my place is a little bit bland. I'm missing out on a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. Just gives me some time to play the game some more. So, Sonata, do you think that the task list will be a go tonight for Silver? Or are you still thinking it has some more stuff to be worked on before that happens? I'm just really excited to see what it looks like and how it works and all that stuff tonight. It's all fixed up and ready to go. Awesome sauce. I'm excited. I'm excited for her. I hope that like it really helps her out. And then after that I'm gonna be like, I need that because, you know, I'm all over the place and stuff. I mean, we get task lists, right? Like via quest tracking, but even when I do the quest tracker, I'm just kind of like, well, I can only see one thing at a time. All right, so I need to make some food because my energy is low. I think I'll have all the ingredients for this. And these give me quite a bit since they're 5-star. So I will do that. The other thing I like about this game, as opposed to like other farming, cooking / sim games, is that it gives you an autofill button. You don't have to go searching through your inventory. It pulls it straight out. It's so easy. Once you learn it, it's literally just there, and all you have to do is just, hey, fill it in. But you got the little bug fixed, right? So everything should be good. Prepare a 5-star meal. Don't mind if I do. And now I need to eat that 5-star meal. All right. Hooray! I also love how, like, when they designed these little lands, they also put, like, little cooking stations in so you don't have to, like, run back to your house to cook. They made it super easy for players to actually have quite a decent time playing the game, I think. I'm so excited to see it work. I'm very proud of you for working on it and figuring all that out. You're so smart. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. I can't figure out stuff like that. Obviously, I can't even get my own chat interface to work. Browser source says it's working fine when I look at the preview, but it's not showing up anywhere and it's not hidden, so I don't know what the dealio is. It does make me sad though, because it needs to work. It was working the other, like everything was basically working fine the other day, and then my computer just went, no, we're not doing that today. We're not gonna have that today. We're gonna make things difficult because why not? Because technology, man. Technology. It made me an hour late to my own stream, and I don't like it. Come on, Wally, my friend. Level up, because I need to level up somebody else, too. I just need to do a bunch of gardening, I think. And then he'll be like, happy. I would have run around getting those extra ones, but I was counting to see how many plots I had because I couldn't remember. I
How's
think
it
it was like
going?
26. What's controlling my chat overlay? It is a browser source. Hang on a second. It is a browser source. And it is controlled by Streamlabs. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know.
Whoa!
All right. Let's go plant these bad boys. Okie dokie. Come back later. Don't mind if I do. So I was supposed to hold E. Yeah, I think Streamlabs has just really been having some issues lately. Their sound alerts haven't been working. I know that Katie said hers weren't working either. So I forgot that my chat interface was through Streamlabs. I might change it. Just because they've had so many issues lately with all of their stuff. So if you have a good recommendation for the one that I should go for, can you send it to me in Discord so I can go figure that one out after stream? I would be much appreciative. All right. So I missed one. All right. So now I have some cotton and stuff and things. Do you guys, when you play Disney Dreamlight, I don't know who out there does, but like, if you have enough materials, do you just like queue up some stuff and just make it to have it? Or do you just wait until you need it? Because I just queue up my stuff. I knew you would absolutely have a recommendation. That's kind of why I asked. Okay. It's called Mix It Up. All right. I'll check it. Check it out. Make some bricks. Make some noise. I don't think I need tinkering parts. Empty vials I always use, but nah, I'll save those for later. I'll save that for later. Anything else I want to make? I don't know yet. I should probably wait until I'm like really, really ready to make things and place things. Man, that baby, she's just talking and talking and talking away. We're gonna have a snuggle fest later. Gonna snuggle her. She's my little buddy, and she does get mad when like I'm not around. Which I'm still here. I'm just in a different room, but she doesn't know that I'm still here. So she gets mad because she doesn't know where I'm at. Come on, Wally. Level up, you little buddy. How's he even looking? Oh, you can actually give him more aquamarines. Well then. How many can you give him? Like a lot. I'm cheating. The only thing you never figured out was how to have multiple different bid alerts. No matter what you did, you could only ever get it to play the one for the lowest bid amount. That's weird. Yeah, I really wish I could get all of my stuff to work like in one place, so I don't have to look like 5 different places to see who I have what through. That would be helpful. But not all of them do the same level of service, right? Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure if you stream, you understand. All right. How many can I give you before you level up? I thought you could only give them 1 a day. Hooray! We are max level with Wally. He got really excited. Mix it up is like that. It's basically Streamlabs Premium for free with more. Well, then I'm definitely going to have to check it out. Maybe we can figure out how the bits work. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So who's my next guy that I have to build up my relations with? Oh, Stitchy. Oh, I want his little devil costume. I bet you I missed that, huh? They probably had an event and I totally missed it. That's sad. All right. So we're going to go find Stitch. I'm going to tell Wally, see you later, buddy. Let's hang out later. He's like, oh, thank God I don't have to follow you around anymore. The one thing I'm not used to anymore playing this game is the fact that this character does not jump. And if you play Palia, your character jumps. So all the time I'm running around trying to hit my space bar like she's going to be able to jump, and she's like, nah, no can do. I don't know how to do that. I'm like, Disney, come on. We should be able to jump. I don't know why we need the ability to jump in this game, but I think we should have the ability. That's just me. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Oh, yeah, you can't test them because you don't have them anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, that does make sense. If you don't have them, how can you test them? I feel so bad. I hear her crying and I just want to like go grab her, but I know if I do, she'll be like, oh, microphone. What's this? What's this? And I know you guys can hear her because she's very, very loud. She's a very loud kid. She's actually across the house, and my door is shut, and I can still hear her. So where's Mr. Stitch? What? I just watered you guys. Why do I have to water you again? The pumpkins need watering too? No, those are fine. Well, that's just dumb. I have to find Stitch so I can go water more stuff. Oh, here he is. Okay. He's not that far away. He's literally right behind me. Hi, buddy.
Hello?
Come hang out with me.
Oh.
Time to dig up some stuff. We be digging. Picking plants. What did you say? Okay, let me see. I gotta stop and read. Elden Ring was my first FromSoft game, and when I started playing Dark Souls 3, I had to get used to not being able to jump, and recently I've been playing a lot of DS3. I started a new save of Elden Ring yesterday and kept forgetting that you could jump, or at least not jump in the same way. And DS3, you have to be sprinting in order to jump. Oh, ad. Oh, ad. Panda says, there's an ad. And I totally missed the warning. Sorry. I usually give you guys warnings, but I was paying attention to the game and I didn't see the warning pop up. Sorry, ads are such a necessary evil to affiliate life. I kind of don't like them, but they are what they are. But when you're back, let me know. Sorry. I feel so bad. I'm like, here, watch my ad. It's not my ad, though. We're gonna go watering some more plants, because I just did this. These things are like, we're parched. The whole time. Da-da-da. Alright. What does he want? Definitely not a flower. I meant to talk to him, not pick a flower. Yeah. Gee! What up? What you doing? Did you finish your stream? How was your stream? How you doing? How you be doing? I'm an hour late to my own stream because all my stuff decided it wasn't gonna work today. But that's okay. I'm still streaming anyway. Yeah, I play with the controller too most of the time, except for this one. So jump is different in every game, but when you play Pelia, you don't have a controller because there's not a dedicated controller. They haven't done dedicated controller stuff with it yet, so it's all keyboard. So when I play this game and then Pelia, it's just all a mess. So he wants a mocha, he wants emeralds, and he wants dark wood. Dark wood. I see you, Stitch. Now I gotta go find dark wood. Yeah, they'll be, I'm sure they will be, because if they're going to do, they're going to make it compatible with the Switch, they're going to have to. So I'm sure that it's literally right around the corner in terms of Compatibility. Uh-oh, my bags are full. Oh no! Whatever am I going to do? I need some dark wood, though. So I have to dump something out once I find some dark wood. I don't... Well, I didn't mean to eat that, but she's like, don't mind if I eat it. You do you, my friend. You do you. You're hungry, go ahead and eat that. It'll be fine. Well, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to pick up the puzzle piece, but that's cool. It's fine. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. It's all completed. That's really neat. I like the moon and the clouds and the constellation. That's really cool. And look at Wally. Wally's like, I can see through the telescope. Uh-oh, I got a new I got a new quest. The Astronomy Club, and I just stopped hanging out with Wally because I needed the level Stitch. So now I gotta go see Wally. The irony. I need some dark wood. Dark wood, anyone? Stitch wants some wood. Alright, let's see. Have some wood. It make him happy. Oh, did they? What? Yeah. Yeah, I hope they don't do that either. But then again, like, I don't know. I don't know what they would do. Maybe they would trigger it? A lot of games use the trigger now and not like the left stick button. I guess we'll just have to see, but I mean, I guess a lot of times you can remap the controller to what works for you, so hopefully they'll do that as well. I need to go empty out my stuff so I have more bag space. In all honesty, I think what I really need to do is just buy more bag space, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet and just sell more pumpkins later. Why not sell more pumpkins? Right, guys? It's fine. All right. Do some quick drop-offs. I really do need to make bigger chests as well. The larger chests. Because you have to do this for every chest you have. And I have a lot because mine are only like I think they're the medium chests and not the small chests. I think these are my fish boxes, so I don't have any fish on me. All right. So that leaves me with a ground fountain tile. Okay, that's cool. I guess if you want to make a fountain for later. And some random flowers that I picked up. I should probably put those back. These back. I can sell these. I'm just going to eat that. All right. Well, yes, every game does use the left stick button, but I think for the sprint feature, they use the trigger. Like from what I've played, the games that I've played on the sprint only has been a left trigger button. but you can remap them to whatever your preference is, right? So, like, if you don't like it, usually they give you the option to remap the button to whatever fits your play style, is what I meant. I don't know though. I mean, I play mostly games like this and um less kind of actiony, gory things. Games. I guess I don't have a... Do I have a space? I have no space. I could probably switch that out. I don't need those. It's like, hey, try my fountain tile. Try it. Try it. You know you want to try it. I know you want to try the fountain tile. You should try that fountain tile.
Good to see you.
You've never played a game with the trigger sprint? Now I'm going to go find my games with the trigger sprint, and I'm going to be like, these are the games with the trigger sprint, Sonata. I'm going to do it. I'm going to find them. Selling flowers. I'm like, I'm going to sell these flowers too. I don't know where I picked them up from, but I'm selling them anyway. That's for sure. Be your left stick, but when it's the left stick, it's toggle and not hold. Yeah. Hello, Nikita. How are you? You should be working. I'm just kidding. I don't think my sound alerts are working either. They're from Streamlabs too. So it's not just my chat feature, it's everything. They're just having the... Who says you're not working? It's called multitasking, okay? It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you doing? On this lovely Mondayest Tuesday ever. I don't know if it's a Mondayest Tuesday ever for you, but it's certainly a Mondayest Tuesday for me. Alright, what else does he want? I keep forgetting. I'm like so bad with stuff. What do you want? What do you want? The emeralds and the mocha. Alright, so let me go make some mocha. Everybody is sleepy today. Lustrous Rose is telling me he was sleepy today too. Alright, mocha time. Mocha time. Don't know where the... Oh, recipes. Recipes. I know that I should have... Where's the picture, George? Where's the picture? You guys see that? There's no picture there. There should be a picture there. Apparently Disney Dreamlight Valley is also having a Mondayest Tuesday ever. Where is my mocha? I know I have mocha in here. I know I have the recipe. Where did it go? There's the coffee. There it is. So I don't know that I need milk. I didn't think I had all of this stuff to do it, but we'll see. I always just buy a couple extra. Just so I could do all of it. Here we go. Here we go, my friends. Autofill for the win. I decided to sort my follower channels by recommended instead of viewer count. I put you second from the bottom. You would think it would put you higher on the list given how much I'm here, but I guess not. Yeah, well, given the age of my account, my streaming account, it's only been up for like two months. So it's not really a big surprise that I'm like really low on everybody's priority list. But I'm glad that it rearranged itself, I think, right? once you told it to do so. So, what I do is I search for all of my people that are on to see who's on all at the same time. So, I usually look for everybody, and then I have like my preferred people. They send me push notifications when they go live, so I always know when they're on because I'm a stalker like that. Just kidding. I'm not really a stalker, I promise. I promise. All right, Mr. Stitch. I have something to give you. Would you like a mocha? I keep clicking on the wrong thing. He says, well, yes, please. Can I give you more than one? Can I give him more than one? No, but I can give more emeralds, maybe? But I appreciate that you come and stop in. You have all your Twitch notifications off. If I want live notifications, I'm in your Discord or you're getting shouted out on mine. Yeah, are you in my Discord? I have the link down in the About Me section. I actually put it in there. It's kind of a hot mess of things going on in there, but I mean, it's sort of functional. I do stalk your channel, Angry. I always stalk your channel. Even if I don't say anything, I usually stop in and just kind of
turn
lurk.
your back on me.
But yeah, I do get your notifications. It tells me when you go live. Don't you worry, my friend. Your announcer voice always has a place in my notifications. I just wish that it would like really pop up and be like, "Hey, it's me, Angry. I'm live. Come join me." And that's my terrible impersonation of you, but you're so much better at it than I am. Definitely much better. Okay, so now I've got emeralds, and then I can give him what he wants. Maybe I can just feed his face full of emeralds, and he'll be like, these are shiny, and now you're... Can I do it? Can I do it? He's like, yes. My name is Stitch, and I have things for you. Oh, it won't let me do it. Oh, will it? It will. But I don't think it gives me nearly as much experience now than it did before. That is a good idea. Just make a voiceover that's like a notification. I don't know. I don't think it's possible, but if you ever figure it out, let me know, because I'd be like, hey, you, yeah, you, it's me, Pixie. I'm live. Come join me. Hang out, chat, laugh, laugh at me. Come troubleshoot all my stupid Twitch streaming problems with me every day. Because it's literally everything's fine. It's all on fire and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is real prime entertainment here. I'm just trying to level him up to at least 9 so I can go on about my business. Which means I'm just feeding him all kinds of stuff that I have in my pockets. How is it linking to me and not my server? Are you kidding me? Well, crap. Well, thanks for telling me that, so I can fix that too. That'll be on my list of things to fix.
How? Oh.
That's really ridiculous. I don't have Discord open right now, but I'll get it there eventually. But I'll figure out why that link is not linking to the actual channel and only to me. Because it should link to the channel. Dang it. Me and technology, I'm telling you, they're not, it's just not working. It's just not working today. I need like a personal technology assistant. To fix all the things. I know there has to be somebody out there that knows how to fix all the things all the time. And make them all work seamlessly together. So that way when all I do is come in and click a button and go, this is me, I'm live. Hooray, everybody can hear me, all my stuff works. It's all good. Ah, yes. I need to think about the redeems too. I'm a little bit limited because I'm like, doing the PNG thing, so it's like, hey, I can't like get up and do 500 jumping jacks or something stupid, right? Like, you're not going to see me do it. You might hear me flapping around back here, but you're not going to see it.
Nikita should be working. Just redeemed. Don't forget to hydrate.
Yes, I actually do need to hydrate. Thank you for that. Everybody else needs to do the same. Because hydration is good, especially when you're healing from a minor surgery. It is good to stay hydrated. Which, by the way, I am doing great. Yes, hydration is great for everyone. Everyone in the stream. Self-care, my friends, self-care. I got in the habit, actually, when I was in college, of just carrying around a gigantic water bottle with me wherever I went. Number one, because I was in Florida and it was hotter than hot can be, and very humid, so you lost a lot of water anyway. And number two, because I was a music student, studying voice, so we always had to make sure we had water with us when we would sing and whatnot. So I've always got like several water bottles around wherever I go. So like I have, what, 3 just next to me now. So I'm good. I'm very, very good. All right, so I got some fish here that I can sell and do stuff with. I don't remember what his specialty is. What is your speciality, my friend? What did I assign you when I did your thing? I don't know if it's going to tell me. Fishing. Okay, so we should fish. We should do the fishing. Which is going to be lovely for you guys. Oh no, she's fishing. Well, look, she caught another fish. Oh, look, it's a shrimp. It's a shrimpy. Thank you. Don't mind if I do, Stitch. I love how, like, you can sort of target these little pools. And if you get like remotely close, it's like, okay, I'll just stick it in the center. It's not as accurate as you might think. Whoops, I missed it. I missed it. No. Clearly, I'm not that great of a fisher person either. But that's fine. You're the worst about hydrating or drinking anything. 9 out of 10 times your coffee goes cold before you finish it. You know what, though? I don't know if you're one of those people that doesn't like cold coffee, but I don't mind it when my coffee goes cold. I'm like, hey, it's iced coffee now. And I drink it anyway. But some people are like, ew, cold coffee. My mom, she would literally microwave her coffee. She'd be like, whatever, and just stick it in the microwave. And some people are like, I can't. I just pour it out and make a new cup. Gotta go walk the dog. Give the dog a little pet and a treat for me. I don't know what your dog's name is, but hi, little dog. Or big dog. Doggo. Come on, Pixie, pay attention to what you're doing. When I don't pay attention, I miss these. More shrimps. I know. I don't like a lot of things microwave, to be honest with you. Like, I would rather not. Because it either comes out, like, with some weird aftertaste or some kind of rubbery substance. Like, I don't know. I'm not talking specifically about coffee. I'm talking about, like, anything in general. I really didn't want to put my fishing pole there, but she's kind of stuck there now. Did she, like... She's like stuck. Oh, there we go. That was weird. I'm like, I didn't want to put her there. No. Go that way, my friends. Not that way. she's having technical difficulties too. It's her Monday. I don't want you to fish there. I want you to fish here. Okay. She can't get it right. She's like, did you mean over there? Finally! Stitch is like, here, I'm gonna throw a random fish over that way. And you're gonna like it. How you doing, buddy? Do you want some more of these? Because I don't want to fish forever. That's my goal today, is to like... So yes, that is definitely human Ursula next to me. And her voice completely does not match the way she looks. She seriously needs to have a cigarette and a martini in her hands. But, you know, this is Disney and they're not going to do that. But they should, because looking at her and listening to her at the same time, definitely no. So yes, this is the human form.
Oh, don't be afraid, dearie. I wouldn't hurt a guppy.
See? Do you see? It just doesn't match. One of these things just doesn't belong here. She's so creepy. Thank you, Stitch. Don't mind if I do. It's Maribel. She's cute. I like her character a lot. Haha. I still have to level up all the Lion King characters too, because I just got them in my village the other day. She does sound very old. She sounds very ancient. I wonder what that one can be. I love finding the puzzle pieces. Some of the puzzles give you new quests, like the Astronomy Club one. I just got to go see Wally, but I'm sitting here leveling up a Stitch first. Encanto is a great movie. Oops, I didn't pay attention. Pay attention, Pixie. Yes, it is a great movie with a great message, and I really, really liked it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Especially with my kids. My kids liked it too. I think for a good solid 6 months they sang "We Don't Talk About Bruno" like over and over and over. I was like, I'm over it. I don't want you to talk about Bruno either. Can we please stop? But it was a very good movie. Ta-da! More shrimpies! I suppose I don't have to fish in these pools. I could fish to get like seaweed and stuff to make fiber cordage and such. Mine this stuff. I'm gonna have to eat again soon because my little energy bar is gonna be yelling at me. Must have already gotten that puzzle piece because it threw out some money. Rolling around with my axe on my shoulder. My pickaxe, that is. I think it's really interesting the route that they went in terms of acquiring wood in this game, because you don't actually chop trees down. You just gather the wood that falls from the trees on the ground, which is super interesting. I guess they didn't want you to screw up the landscape too much. It's Disney, everything has to be perfect. I'm seriously trying to get him to level 10 so I can go do my other quest for Wally. It's terrible. I'm like, hurry up! There's Wally over there. He's like, hey, I have a quest for you. Dang it. Dang it, man. Dang it. And then I missed the the puddle. But I did get a puzzle piece and another fish. Is it one that I don't already have? It is. Hey, that's a Cinderella piece. Hmm. Have a fish. I like that they give you extra resources, though. If you have the character specialty, if you're performing the character specialty, extra. Look at all these pieces. Puzzle pieces. Oh, it's part of the Wall-E series. That's Eva. Wall-E was a cute movie too. It's
Okay,
my
listen,
husband's
don't
one of
take
my
on too
husband's
much.
favorite
We're
Disney
here.
movies. He likes Wall-E and Eva. Eva. Still just doing things. I think I'm just going to talk to him and see what he wants me to do. I found another memory using that mysterious machine. It shows you and a group of people watching the stars. Ooh. Were you researching the stars? Were you stargazing for fun? Were you looking for Eva? Eva! Oh, so cute. Dapper Wally. You sure like her. You probably weren't searching the stars for her, though. Since this was before the forgetting, she'd have been here. Eva. Maybe they were stargazing for fun. That sounds awesome. Do you want to get your club back together? Wow, Merlin was in the memory. We could start with him. So now it's going to tell me to go talk to Merlin. Merlin is always the first person that everybody's like, go talk to him. Go do it. Go talk to him. He's the wizard that knows everything. Why hello, Wally. What can I do for you? Ooh, Indeed. Directive? My goodness. Bzz, 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 Wally. How fascinating. This is riveting conversation. My dear robot, I'm afraid I haven't the fondest idea what you're saying. Aww. Now I have to translate. Great. Welcome back, Sonata. Merlin didn't understand you when you tried to invite him. How about I do the talking from now on? You seem sad. I guess you really wanted to do the inviting. Well, then why don't we write out the invitations? I was trying to avoid that, but yeah, I kind of knew that that's what they wanted me to do. You know, questing and all that stuff. You have to go do something, not just be like, let me do the talking. That way they can be from you and everyone will understand. Woohoo! Now I gotta get black passion lilies and softwood. Well, I already have the softwood. So I guess I need to go to... Oh, I still need to water all that stuff too. I think passion lilies are up this way. I think. And I need how many of them? 9? Oh, grief. I don't know if I'll be able to find 9. There's green. More green. Look, it's Mother Gobble's eggplants. Those are the red ones. Oh, I found a black one. There's one. I don't know why Ariel thinks she's going to swim over here. It's kind of cold and frigid, and I don't know that fish could seriously survive in that kind of weather. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. So what does one do if there are not enough passion lilies to be picked? That one's a green one. I only see two. What do we do, guys? Oops. I'm bad. Accidentally pushed the cat button. Did not need to do that. Ad break in 2 minutes, guys. Silver! How are you? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Excuse me. It's the Mondayest Tuesday ever, as evidenced by the fact that my Streamlabs chat interface is not working. How are you doing? And I'm just going to have a coughing fit. It's going to be fine. I'm great. Except for I was an hour late to my own stream because, you know, my computer was like, hey, it's going to be time to update. Let's do that right now. And then it decided that, you know, it didn't want to recognize my mic at all. So then I had to troubleshoot that. And then when I thought I finally got everything working, Streamlabs was like, nah, we're just not going to show your chats today. It's cool. But otherwise, I'm great. I'm doing good. Still recovering from my surgery, my minor surgery on Friday. But yeah, I'm good. Panda's live too. What? I know. I hate it when we all go live at the same time. I'm like, what do I do? Ah! All the time. I'm like, I'm so confused. I feel like if I watch one, then I'm cheating on somebody else. I'm like, I'm not a cheater. I promise. I promise I'm not. I usually like hang out in one person's stream for a while and then like I'll lurk and then I'll have another person's stream open. And then I just like bounce back and forth between them. Be like, I'm here, sort of. Because I love you all. You guys are all awesome. Yeah, see? Sonata's got 3 streams going right now. Multitasking. I need to eat. I need to go cooking again. I'm trying to level up some of my characters to max level. There's a couple of them that I don't have maxed out yet, so I'm like making them all follow me around and giving them gifts. Stitch is close to 10. That's fine. You can double lurk. It's really fine. I know this is like an odd time slot for people. Oops, I can't mind that. I gotta eat. My time slot is a little bit weird because it's like right at lunchtime. So you either are working or, you know, more than one person is usually working. So I get it. It's just a weird time slot. But it's where I can fit it in. Because I want to stream too. Alright, more of this stuff. This is what I have the materials for. Right! I purposefully did that so I could watch your stream. And then you can watch mine some days when you're not insanely busy with work. But yeah, I do try to pick time slots where my friends aren't streaming so that if they wanted to watch my stream, it's there for them to watch. And that way I'm not having to not watch their stream while I stream. So I try. I try. I know that my friend Angry and we kind of overlap a little bit. No, 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 no. It's not like that. It's like I want to watch my friends stream too. So I want to be there for them when they stream. So I don't want to be multitasking and like half streaming and half looking like I'm terrible at that. You guys would be staring at a black screen the whole time and be like, "Oh, I'm chatting in so and so stream." Well, then why are you streaming? I don't know. Time to fill up the bar. But yeah, I did it more so for myself so I could watch other people's streams as well. I know. I don't have to adjust for you, but I want to. That's the thing. I want to because selfishly I enjoy hanging out in my friends' streams just as much as they enjoy streaming. So I'm gonna put that back on myself. It has nothing to do it has nothing to do with you, Silver, okay? I'm just kidding. And you get an emerald. See, he's only half full, and I've already given him all the stuff I can possibly give him. And his little happy bar just does not move nearly as much after you give them everything that you're going to give them. I still haven't done all the signs like I said I was going to. That requires me to move the boxes. And I haven't done that yet. Move the boxes and move some of the inventory, and I'm just being very lazy with my stuff. Because I'm like the world's casualist gamer here. Eventually I'll get it. I will get it, I promise. But that day is not going to be today. I got fish and I got things. And I don't know, like the black passion lilies, I guess I'll just have to hold on to those and come visit and see if they pop up any more later. Because there were only 2 in my zone today. Yeah, angry. I know. I feel the same way. Like that is the worst part about streaming because you can't be in like several places at once, especially if you're streaming because there's so much going on when you stream that you have to control and um you can't just like divide your time between your stream and someone else's while you're actively trying to stream. Because then it wouldn't be fair to your viewers, right? So it is a big struggle. Like the struggle is very real. So when I decided to start streaming, I purposefully wanted to make sure that I was able to continue to visit my friends even if for a short amount of time before I stream, on a regular basis, just so I was able to support them as well. So this time slot kind of works for me and my personal schedule as well as for when all of my friends start streaming, except for Panda. I never know when Panda's streaming because sometimes she's streaming when when Silver is streaming. She streams when I stream. I don't know. She's all over and it's great. And she's fun. She's fun to hang out with and play Palia with and chat with. And it's cool that I met her through streaming too. It's just cool that I've met all of you guys really through streaming. It's just it's another form of social media that has been really cool. And not saying that it can't get a little squirrely every once in a while, because you'll get a couple people in that are, you know, trying to entertain themselves by doing something kind of nutso for the streamer. But for the most part, you know, the community has been really good and really supportive. Really super supportive. I mean, I run into an issue and I've got somebody that's like, hey, I'll help you. You know, and they don't even know you, right? Like, I think with Sonata was like, the first time I was in stream, somebody else's stream, and I was like, oh, I'm interested in streaming, you know, or whatever, but I have no idea, like, the first thing to do, really. And she was just like, hey, you need help, let me know. Send me a message, I'll help you. I'm like, wow. I just met you, and you're just that awesome already. And of course, Nana helped a lot too, and by connecting me with some people that knew people, and yeah, it's just been a really cool experience to be networked and connected to all of these fun people that I so love and cherish now, because you guys are just the nicest humans. That definitely sounds like you. It was you. It really was you. Alright, Stitch. I'm tired of gathering stuff. I should fish more. He probably gets more. Oh, Silver. I didn't have to do that. Thank you, though. I love you. You're so sweet. You're like, yes, I did. I don't want to sit through the ads. Please don't make me sit through the ads. Those ads are rough, by the way. I can't figure out a good time for them. I love it. Look, you got my little emote. Yay! Thank you so much. You guys are gonna make me cry. I'm just doing my thing, hanging out, having fun, even though my stream is half working today. It really bugs me, Streamlabs is. The emotes are great. Yeah, I love them too. I wanted to pick some that were like really on brand with the whole pixie cat thing, and I don't know. I liked those ones as well. They're pretty cool. So they came home with me. They found a home on my stream. So I'm not sure if like you get more experience leveling up like their specialties. Probably. I think that's what happens. So I should fish, but I just don't want to bore you guys with fishing. Like, oh my god, she's fishing again. And the other thing is too, when I'm not paying attention and I'm like reading chat, I always miss the fish. And you guys are like, oh Pixie, you missed the fish again. Or her aim is like terribly off. Get in the puddle pile thing. The pool, the fishing pool. No worries. Thank you for stopping in, Nikita, and have a good day. If you know, you're not returning before I end stream, so I appreciate you, and thank you again for the sub. More fishing puddles. I call them puddles. They're not puddles. They're fishing pools, Pixie. Fishing pools. I can't speak. Enunciation is key. Where's my fish, Stitch? Thank you. Thank you for the fish. You're so cute. You call them targets? Okay, well, fishing targets, fishing puddles, fishing pools, the fishy bowie thingies in the water. I suppose targets is probably a really good description. God, I don't know why I cannot speak today. But yes, I suppose that's probably a really good description of what they are, because you're trying to target your fishing lure. And I think to myself, like, why didn't I think of that? The little fish holes. Right. They're the little fish holes. You know the things? See, I look away for 2 seconds and it's like, miss it. I'm a terrible fisher person. Oh, look at Stitch throwing fishes and seaweed everywhere. Just, it's fine. Apparently my brain is having a Monday, Tuesday too. Like hardcore. It's just, it has checked out of the building. Alright, where are these little targets? No more? No more? No more little targets. But I'll hit that. They're so big. Haha. I don't know, they bug me. Like all of these little, I call them weeds. They're not really weeds, but they kind of are weeds. I'm still over here looking for these little black passion lilies. And I do not see any of the black ones at all. The fish hole. Technical stuff. It's technical. It's technically technical. I mean, it is. Lurky, lurky time. Okay, see you, Panda. See, I do it too. Oh my gosh. See you, Silver. It's fine. My brain is fine. It's okay. It's gonna happen. See? It happens. I know. It really does happen. See you, Silver. Thank you again for the sub. You sweet human, you. Yeah, I believe it. I think it was before I even went live that I lost all of my IQ. I couldn't get anything to work today. So yeah, I've got to fix the chat client. I've got to fix the Discord link. Aw, Super Sour Starfighter, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I'm just playing a little bit of the Disney Dreamlight Valley. Have you played the game? Are you an expert? I'm doing fabulous. Now that most of my stuff is working, some of it is not today. Thank you, Streamlabs. Just chatting with my friends here and having a little game time, trying to dig holes. Do you play it a lot? I started it back when it first was released, and then I had to take a break because I had a baby. So I'm coming back, so there's a lot of stuff that I am missing because I missed a big chunk of time. But it is definitely enjoyable. I've played through the main story part of it already. However, I still have to level up some of my characters. So that's sort of what I'm doing today. Yes, yes. We're just leveling up and gathering resources and just kind of chilling, hanging out. So I'm glad that you're here to join us. We're all friends, and we all like to chill and talk and joke around and be silly. But I was saying earlier that I was having, you'll notice on my overlay that my chat interface is not working, and that usually doesn't happen, but it is through Streamlabs, and I think Streamlabs is really having some problems with their integration features. So I'm making a list of things to get fixed, and that is one of them. And the other is my Discord link, because apparently it links to me on Discord, but it doesn't link to my Discord server, which is weird. So, yeah. And, my stream is a fairly new stream. It's only been around for about 2 months now, so I'm a new baby streamer. I'm just a baby. But it's super fun. It's really cool to hang out and, play games and do all of the things. I don't know. I've really enjoyed it. Whoops. I hit the wrong button again. But yes, I've really enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed meeting new people. So I'm really glad to see that you have found me and followed, and I get to meet you too. Yes, definitely. I invite everyone to come by and lurk. I know that people are in the middle of their day, and you are free to come in, say hi, and then do the lurk if you've got to go do some other things. But my valley is definitely a work in progress. I haven't actually decorated it too much yet, but it will be coming. I had just been focusing on getting the stories and the quests done before I went to town on decorating. But you are definitely more than welcome to come in and lurk and check out my valley and see the progress and everything else. Your valley is so decorated, you don't know where you're putting new villagers. You know, I feel like I have that same problem, and mine isn't even that decorated. Like when I get new villagers, I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going to put your house because everything is everywhere. And a lot of the stuff that you see here, like this was part of a quest. So I put the quest down and then I never really picked it back up. So I'm going to have to do all of that stuff too. That's a project for like a long stream. So maybe one day when I hit like a goal or something, when we hit stream goals, I'll stream like a long stream and we'll just decorate and do all of the things and hang out for a longer period of time. But that'll be definitely for another day. Oh, she can't reach it with her fishing pole. Get over here. Go get it. Good job. That is one thing I feel like they should have done, was give us a little bit more space to accommodate all these villagers. Because they come in and you've opened up all the places that you can possibly open up with your shards, and yeah, like it just, I don't know, it feels like it's very cramped But then again, I had to rearrange some things anyway. Like in the Forgotten Lands, I had to take out a bunch of those trees because I could not move around. I'm not even online with that apparently. All right. That's okay. We'll reconnect it later. No passion lilies for you. But I do need to grab some fish so I can level this cute little blue alien that I missed. I missed the target. The fishing target. We have now decided that's what they're called. They're going to be called fishing targets because I was calling them puddles and pools and everything else. And my friend Silver, aka the Pink Planter, was like, I call them targets. And I'm like, you're brilliant. You're a genius. We're going to call them targets because that's what they are. Aw. Gonna have to find some more stuff to give Stitch because Stitch needs to hurry up and level. Look how close. See how close? Do I have more things to give? I'm sort of cheating. I'm like, here, have some of these. Maybe one more? No, probably two more. Ta-da! And we did it! Yay! Stitch is level. Good job! Hooray! Oh, and then we get this cute little thing. And a quest. Stitch wants to make music. Claire helped find other musicians to be in band. Oh, great. So now I've got to be the band leader. Musicians like the king. Oh, Stitch be talking about Elvis. Let's get a band together. Yeah, Stitch be in band. Make music together. More fun. Stitch's band should be trio. Yeah, trio. You help find two other players. Sure, I think someone around here plays the lute. That's like a funny guitar. And someone else plays the flute. Lute, flute, that rhymes like a song. You got it. You keep practicing while I try to find villagers to be a part of your band. Yeah, I practice. Hip swivel to be model citizen. Alright, I will go track that down. Let's see. Find villagers who play the perfect instruments to accompany Stitch. I don't want to pet my pet. I want to talk to Eric.
Hi.
I don't want to pet my pet. Hey, Eric. You play the flute, right? I do, but I haven't had much chance to practice lately. I'm kind of rusty. Not too rusty, I hope. Stitch is putting together a band. I think you'd be great if you play with him. You could get some practice with your flute again. Stitch would love to have a prince in his band. What kind of a comment is that? Stitch would love to have a prince in his van. Oh, my brain cells are gone. Stitch would love to have a prince in his band, not van. Anyway, you could get some practice with your flute again. Well, it would give me the chance to play more and learn some new songs. Sure, I'll do it. Great, now I'll just have to find one more band member. Isn't there someone around here who plays the
See ya.
lute? So what happens if it says 1 of 5? But he wants a trio. That kind of makes no sense. Who do we know that plays the lute? Why does Ursula have a quest marker? Hey, Ursula, Stitch is starting a band. I was wondering if you wanted to be a part of it. Really? You could be the lead singer. You could do harmony vocals. You'd be a great drummer with all those tentacles.
No.
You want me to be musical support for that creature's caterwauling? Not a chance. Ursula is a solo act angelfish, and don't you forget it.
Have we got a deal?
I still think her voice does not fit her character. Look who plays the lute.
Oh, hey.
It's Kristoff. He plays the lute. I forgot that he played the lute. I don't know why. Sure, why do you ask? Stitch is starting a band. He was hoping that you might join. You two would really rock together. It would make Stitch happy, and you're the only person around here with a lute.
Huh.
You think so? I don't know if we'd be a great match as performers. You don't have to do it alone. Prince Eric is going to do it too. Well, that might help, but still. Music is something I kind of do for me. I haven't performed much in front of crowds. It's good to get outside your comfort zone. It would mean the world to Stitch. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
It's good to get outside of your comfort zone. That's how you grow. You stretch. You learn. You make new friends. It's fine. Come on, everybody. You know, maybe you're right. This might be fun. Stitch, Eric, and I making music for the whole village. This is either going to be great or a complete disaster. Well, better start practicing. Now that we've got the whole band together, going to go talk to Mr. McDuck. We'll need sound equipment. He might have some he can lend us.
Hey, thanks.
Anybody slightly disturbed at the fact that he plays the lute, but you can't hear him play the lute? I can't hear him play the lute. It's a silent lute. Not to be confused with silent, but deadly. It's a deadly lute. Oh, now let's go make a deal with Scrooge. Because you know he's always going to want us to make a deal with Scrooge. It's a silent but deadly lute. Mr. McDuck, Stitch is starting a band. We were thinking you might be able to loan us some sound equipment. Loan you equipment? Ugh, I can't just be loaning things like that out to anybody. Why, from what I've heard, that wee blue lad would bring it all back to me in bits, if he brought it back at all. Music will help keep Stitch busy. A vibrant music scene would help the village economy. We could give you a cut of our ticket sales. I'm not giving him a cut of anything.
Oh, yeah.
He's so greedy. Why, that's true. It could help bring the tourists in, and there might be merchandising opportunities too.
Ah.
I'll dig out some sound equipment for you, Claire. But first, I'll give you some advice to help you make this a profitable venture. Ahem. When it comes to music, it's about more than just the sound. It's also about the image. You need to promote the music. Oh, no. You're not going to make me wear a t-shirt and put up a bunch of signs again, are you? Still sore about that, are you? No, I wouldn't make you do a thing like that again. But you ought to get some pictures of Stitch to help you sell his band. That's a great idea. Make sure you've got a fine backup for the photo shoot, too. You want a professional look. Come back to me once you've made the photo backdrop, and I'll tell you what to do next. Ugh, look at me, getting into another business. I hope this is a profitable concern.
Thank you kindly.
Oh boy. We got some work to do, my friends. All I have to do is make 8 more tinkering parts, and we've got all the materials to make it. How about that? That's awesome. It's the black screen. The black loading screen. There's actually a star in the corner, but you can't see it because I'm hiding it. Me and the pixie. The pixie cat. All right. Tinkering parts. Well then. I need a couple more. I thought I had them all. Oops. All right, now I get to craft the photo backdrop. I wonder where it's at. Does it say? Usually it's right there at the top. In one of the menus. There it is. That's weird. It wasn't at the top. Usually they stick it up there. Ta-da! And we made it. Time to go back to Mr. McDuck. Oh, Mr. McDuck. He's right next to me. Here you go. Here's your thing.
Hello.
Why, you've done a fine job, Claire. I'll set these up in the dream castle. You just need to find Stitch and bring him there for a photo shoot. Are you sure the wee lad has the moxie to lead a band? Nobody's more charismatic than Stitch. It'll take some practice, or as long as he doesn't eat the microphone.
Uh-huh.
We'll just be optimistic because he's so cute. Well, I'm investing a lot of my time and resources in this. It best be profitable. Is that like a threat? Did he just threaten us? That it has to be profitable? He's so rude. I'll go talk to Stitch.
Bye-bye now.
Lucky for us, he's still following me around, so he's right here. Great news! Kristoff agreed to be in your band. And that's not all. Prince Eric will join too. Woohoo! So good! When do we play? Soon, but first, Scrooge McDuck has set up a photo shoot for you. Ooh, Stitch take pictures? Say cheeses! No, you're going to be in the photos. There to help sell the band and create an image for you. Oh, how should Stitch look in pictures? Wild and dangerous, dark and brooding, edgy and cool. I'm going to say edgy and cool. Every band needs one member who is the bad boy of the group. Yeah, Stitch. Stitch raises badness level, but only for picture. Let's go to the dream castle. Okie dokie. To the castle! Loading screen. We're doing it. Eventually. When it loads. Alright, I wonder what we're going to find in the castle. Okay, so the third floor. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, how cute. take 3 pictures of Stitch against the backdrop. Here we go. I'm a total terrible picture taker. What if I don't want to take a picture of myself? Is there a way to change that? I don't think so. Do I have to be in the picture? Because the camera mode just goes this way and that way. I don't know. Does it matter? That's a terrible picture. These pictures are terrible. There's actually an ad break going on. Sorry guys, I did not warn you guys that there was one coming. I missed the these pictures are terrible. I missed the notification again that they were coming, so I
greetings,
do
neighbor.
apologize. It ends in about a minute 31, if anybody can hear me. Well, that wee blue lad is a natural in front of the camera. I'll start spreading the word about Stitch's concert and dig that sound equipment out of storage. It should take me a day or 2. In the meantime, tell the band to get practicing.
Bye-bye.
Wait until tomorrow to talk to Stitch. Okie dokie. Will do. Literally, we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, when I first came back to the game, um, I thought that it didn't operate on actual real time, but it does. So waiting until tomorrow was literally waiting until tomorrow. Son, yay, let's go to beach. He wants to go to the beach. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to actually end stream here. I'm gonna have to go pick up my kiddos from school in about 20 minutes. So I do need to bleh, get ready for that. I'm like, and my community is back. Welcome back. Guess what I have to do? I have to go pick up my kids from school in about 20 minutes. So I do need to get ready for that. So excuse me. Yeah, it was fun today hanging out. I made it an hour late. Sorry. I'll try to do better next time. Couldn't help it. Technical difficulties and all of that. But I'm so thankful that you guys dropped in even an hour after I said I was gonna stream. So you guys are super awesome and everybody whoa, let me let me just rotate my camera around. But yes, everybody who followed today, Super Sour Star Fighter, thank you. And everybody who subbed, um, Silver, the Pink Planter, and Nikita and Mooney's Love. Thank you guys so much. I really, really super, super, super appreciate everybody for coming in and hanging out with me today. So let's see who's out there that we could take an itty bitty pixie raid to. Give me a second. I have to bring up my stuff because I minimized it like a crazy lady. So I'll be right back. Let's find an itty bitty raid, shall we? Oh, look. Hey, my chat works now. Now that I'm ending stream, it seems like it's going to work. All right, so I think we're going to go raid Persaloodles. They are also streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley. So if you haven't gotten your fix from me yet, you'll be getting your fix from them. So let's go get an itty bitty raid and check them out. Thank you guys again so much for joining me today.